guys are all well. Welcome to day 8 of the Plate Create Better Hitting Challenge. Day 5 that I recorded for you guys, I'd recommend if you can to go check that out and check the details of the drill, which was the Bonds catch it drill. And for those of you who didn't watch it, quick background, quick recap. Had an awesome opportunity to be able to listen to Bobby Bonds and a bunch of really legendary MLB players a while back, and something that I always remembered. So those are the details of that drill from day 5. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of a variety on that drill, how we can incorporate a little bit more of the feel of what we're trying to do, of how that's going to translate directly to the swing. Quick rundown, the foundation of the drill is 2 pieces of the foundation is to anchor into the ground correctly and to have and maintain good posture throughout our swing. The details, again, that you guys can refer to are in day number 5. The catch details are when we have that clean point of entry to feel like our fingers are pointing to the camera or to the other batter's box. The reason why we kind of want to have that mentality of the catch the ball goes back to that. If we can catch it, we can hit it. Catching the ball, being connected to our body, being in a strong position so we stay inside our frame versus getting out away. So clarifying that, I understand there's going to be some times where we have to make an adjustment and we have to kind of get out on a pitch, or we have to kind of move a certain direction to get a barrel to it or try to get a barrel to it and be productive. This is just kind of implementing how clean we can get into that zone. So when we get to the spot, right, when we have that catch the ball mentality, again, the reason why is because, number one, that allows us to have more of a sense of that freedom to think about catching the ball versus going out to go get it versus getting stuck and getting kind of blown up. So understanding how we can kind of control what we're trying to do in the box a little bit better with that mentality associated with it. 2, when we catch the ball in that position, right, and we're thinking about catching the baseball here, you just look at kind of our hand position, that puts us in a pretty good spot, right, to kind of handle different heights, different depths, variations to that as well, but understanding that mentality of catching the baseball. And then we have our direction. So today, the varieties of the drill is this. Again, you need some sort of ball that's going to rebound. Tennis ball is good. I'm on turf here. You can be on concrete. You can be grass, maybe. That's going to be a little bit tougher, but some sort of flat surface is ideal. And then I'm here in the garage, but some sort of wall for today based on this drill. Day 5, we didn't need one. Today we do. Okay, so I have the tape up here again. Red, blue, green. Obviously that's an indication to the direction we're trying to go, whether it be the gaps or middle. So the variation of the drill is this. We went through it where you kind of have the catch the ball and then understanding how to hold our line. The bounce the ball is this one where we set our foundation. We have good posture, right? We make sure our handset's ready to go. Okay, and then all I'm doing is bouncing and catching. So that's day 5. To add on to that one from day 5 is we're not only going to catch, but for example, say if I'm just working on the blue tape, right? I'm working through the middle of the field. Okay, so I have everything ready. I bounce, catch, out. Bounce, catch, bounce. If the ball's in, and see how it kind of checked up towards me, and I'm trying to go to the middle, then just shut it down, right? You don't have to force this ball now back to the middle of the field and trying to carve it that way or push the ball to the other side. Okay, so understanding that part of it, which we talked about in day 5, so you can refer back to that. Whichever direction we're going, and maybe it's a random round. Okay, so wherever it bounces, that's the direction I go to. So that's a little bit in, stay there. Okay, bounce with the throw is drill 1. Bounce with the throw. Staying away from this, okay, trying to go get it too early, being patient with the ball getting into our area, into our zone is important. You guys can do this the same way with pitches that are away or in as far as throwing it. You're just going to stagger your feet, okay, because obviously you're not going to do this and throw the ball that way because we're going to be chasing more than we're going to be working on stuff. So away, you can kind of easily just kind of go here, stagger our feet, pitcher's this way, and then I'm kind of working away there. Bounce, take if it's no good, and then kind of work back to the backside of the field. Inside, same idea. Bounce, in. Bounce, in. Holding that same line, okay? So, feet variety, where you place your hand, but this one is bounce, and then holding your line. You guys, like I said in day 5, play around with it, right? You can go 5, throw 5 away, throw 5 middle, throw 5 in, stagger your feet, right, based on if it's away, middle, or in. Then do kind of that random round, making sure that we understand the direction we're going. The second piece of that drill is where we kind of hold the ball from above, and drop it into the zone, okay? This one you have more control of because you can kind of drop it in different areas based on the location you're trying to go to. It's not bouncing, and we not necessarily know, it's not always consistent where it bounces. Okay, so say if I'm going middle, then obviously I'm going to kind of understand, or have to have a better understanding, develop a better understanding of where I want to drop this so it feels like one clean line to go to the middle. Foundation, posture, handset, up, catch, out. Up, catch, out. As far as what you're doing when you drop this, when you drop it, right, you drop, catch, stick it, work out. Variety again. Some guys that want to get too spinny, right, or some guys that maybe get stuck. Hold your heels in the ground, right, or maybe you do want to release a little bit more. So all individual things based on how you guys want to use this, based on how you move, how your swing works. So that's the drop drill. A variety of that is if, say, we want to go away. Obviously, this one, shut it down, right? I'm not going to take this one and try and push it that way. So, drop drill is a good one. You can also adjust the height of the drop, right? You can go even a little bit higher. You can get a little bit lower, right? Obviously, the lower, the quicker our reaction speed has to be with our hand. Harder than it looks as far as like making sure that we're focusing on catching the ball every time, right? Because sometimes we get lazy and we want to go too fast. So I'd encourage you guys just to play around with that, right? Make sure we stick it here first before we work out into our lanes. If you guys have any more questions, if you want to talk about it more, I would love to talk to you, break it down some more, give you some more detail. Feel free to follow on Instagram at Marcelino Baseball or at A3 Division. We can jump into more detail of it. Hopefully you guys find this helpful. Take care. Get after it.